What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a quick little overall of what baits work the best in Arizona ponds. I made a previous video on this. I'd probably say about 4 months ago. I figured I'd make another one right now. I'd like to say thank you to every single person who has subscribed to my channel. Hopefully this video will put us on top of 700 subscribers. That would be excellent and so freaking exciting. So next, we're on our way to 1,000, and I actually have a giveaway idea for when we get to 1,000. So once we hit 1,000, I got a great giveaway idea. Last time I did a giveaway at 500 subs, it was a Sahara Shimano 2500 series reel. This time I'm thinking of a bait casting reel, maybe a bait casting rod, thinking Shimano, maybe Daiwa, one of those two. So keep that in mind. Make sure to smash that like button on this video, hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button. Let's get started. Alright, so I have 5 baits here. Out of all the baits, every single one worked, but these are what have worked for me personally in the ponds during the summer, during late summer, late spring, all that good stuff. So we're gonna start off with the Finesse Worm. The Finesse Worm is a excellent tactic for summer fishing. I mean, early summer all the way through the end of summer. It's an excellent tactic. All you have to do is get a Finesse Worm, get anywhere from a 3 to a 4 size hook. EWG is what I use, extra wide gap. For some reason, for me, it just seems like with the extra wide gap, it gives you a better hookup ratio. That's just my personal opinion. People may have their others, but that's just mine. So I use an extra wide gap with a Finesse Worm. You can use any color. You can use natural, you can use black and blue, you can use green pumpkin, you can use moon juice, you could use, gosh, there's so many freaking colors out there. Summer craw is an excellent one during the summer. I mean, hence the name summer craw. During the summer they turn a little bit green, and just that silhouette of anything popping through the water that has any sort of green on it during the summer usually gets a pretty good bite. But I've had the best luck, because a lot of the ponds I notice are pretty murky. I have the best luck with the black and blue. So all you want to do is cast that sucker out, bounce it along the bottom, take your time with it, don't be in a rush with it. The fish will see it, they'll come to it because they're going to see that silhouette just kind of kicking up in the water a little bit. Very finesse, very easy for the fish to eat. You'll catch big bass, small bass, all basses with this lure. The next, actually I have to take one of these out of the package because this is a brand new package right here. Alright, now we got the Rage Tail Rage Bugs. This is an Okeechobee craw color. Excellent bait. You can rig this Texas rig, and I'm telling you, you are going to annihilate fish with this. That Okeechobee craw color, that blue flake on the bottom, is going to create that dark silhouette in those murky waters, and it's going to pop up and show really well through that watercolor. Then you have that green pumpkin to just kind of add that natural aspect of the bait in the water. This is an excellent bait, and the awesome thing is the pinchers are already like still together, so you want to make sure that when you get this bait you unpop them so that you could get all the action that you can. Use this Texas rig anywhere from a 1/4 ounce to a half ounce. Get it deeper, get it through those spots. You can use a tungsten weight, you can use a lead weight. I like to use tungsten with this. Tungsten is a little more expensive, but you know, it seems to slide through places better, and it's a smaller profile because tungsten, it's a very compact weight, just smaller profile pretty much. So excellent bait. Make sure you unhinge all the appendages and just work that thing on the bottom. These little appendages are going to kick up and stay up in the water column, and it's going to stand up kind of like this. I can't really show you because these appendages are so like delicate, but it's going to stand up in the water column like this, and they're just going to be kicking. And when the appendages are up like this, it's pretty much a crawdad or a creature bait in a defense mode, and the bass don't like that. So when the bass see anything like this in a defense mode, kind of like getting ready to attack or whatever, the bass are going to hit it because it's just their instinct. That's what they do. Third, we got a football jig. Football jigs are excellent. I also like flipping jigs during the summer. This is an excellent color. This is a diesel jig. You can find this on Carl's Bait and Tackle. This color specifically in the summer is insane. I mean, you could check last year, a couple of my videos. Excellent. I use this was the main color I used, other than an Okeechobee craw color that Diesel Jig makes as well. The green just reflects in that water, just that chartreuse. It's kind of like a spinnerbait. You could be casting with a spinnerbait, all white, not get a bite. You use one with a little bit of chartreuse on it, you get all the bites in the world. Just the slightest changes can be you catching a fish and you not catching a fish. And I truly believe that this green chartreuse on this jig is the difference between people catching fish and not catching fish during the summer. And you could pair it up with a rage tail, with the rage bug. I wouldn't use an Okeechobee craw color with this. I'd use more of a natural color, green pumpkin, a summer craw color. Just bite the tip off a little bit and feed it right on, and just bounce that sucker along. With the jig, it's going to give it a little bit bigger profile, so in the water, the fish are going to be like, oh, that's big bait, it's moving slow, easy to munch, easy to attack, let's go grab it. And when you get bit on a jig, the bites that you get on a jig is unlike anything ever. I just started fishing with jigs 2 years ago. Still fairly brand new to jig fishing. Don't know all the jigs, don't know what they all do, but all I know is I primarily use a flipping jig and a football jig, and those are all I really need. At least it seems that's all I really need. So definitely give this color a shot. I promise you, you will catch fish on it. Doesn't matter if it's a neighborhood pond, a community pond, a canal, wherever you're fishing, that jig will work. Now you got, of course, you have to have a crankbait, whether it's lipless, a little deep diver. I personally like square bells, and this one you can find on Carl's Bait and Tackle. It's gosh, I think this one's made by Mike Bucca as well. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on it, but this is an excellent little crankbait. You can find it on Carl's Bait and Tackle, I know that for sure. Link will be below. This color, that craw color with the little kind of silhouette see-through on the bottom, this kind of creates like a little flash, not really a flash, but kind of a quick shimmer in the water, and kind of just looks like a bait fish just kind of trying to get away. And then this red with the black trim on it is a really good silhouette point going through the water during the summer, all those murky areas, and it pops up really well in the water, and the fish can find it very easily. And I've caught plenty of fish on this. They have a color that's like a blue and a yellow. I've caught tons of fish on that as well. Definitely check that out. Now this bait is I've never used it, but I've used prop baits before, whopper ploppers, little glide baits. This is kind of like a glide bait whopper plopper. Like I said, I've never used it. I bought this when I was up north last week in Springerville, and I bought it because of the name, the Drunken Mullet. It's made by Chase Baits, and I just thought that it looked really cool. Let's take it out of the package real fast, but I'm guaranteeing this will catch fish in the morning and in the evening. And if for some reason the fish are active in the middle of summer during the day, and you see any topwater blow up, I'm sure they'll hit this too. But it's not too big, and it's not too small. It's a perfect size in my opinion. It's just gonna sit on top of the water, and it's just gonna create that disturbance from this kicking back and forth. And then not only that kicking back and forth, but you have the tail prop just kicking up at all times. So you're getting the prop noise, then you're getting that clacking noise. This bait is gonna have so many different attributes to it that you can use to catch fish in any sort of body of water. I truly believe that this would even work. I mean, this would work in the ocean. Let's say there were barracuda, mackerel, small bonita, stuff like that. This would work in the ocean really good. All that clacking noise, that spinning up top, creating all that disturbance. And this is made by Chase Baits, an excellent company. I know they're a good company. I mean, these hooks are sharp. The bait's really well made. It's tight. It's a well-made bait. And I just bought this bait because I like the name. The name was funny to me, the Drunken Mullet. And I mean, because it's all over the place. I mean, they have so many different attributes about this bait. It's gliding back and forth, it's propping, it's doing so many things at once. No wonder they named it the Drunken Mullet. I mean, come on. So we're gonna just do a quick little overall real fast of every bait, just like 10 seconds. So you got the Finesse Worm. The Finesse Worm, remember, you can use either a straight or an EWG, but size 3 to size 4, you can use a quarter all the way up to a ½ ounce lead or tungsten. That works excellent. Black and blue is great. Then you got that Rage Bug, the Okeechobee craw, that works excellent. Texas Rig Viz, you can use again. You can also bite a little bit of it off if you don't like the full body of it, but you can use a size 3 hook, size Size 4 is a little pushing it. I like size 3. Use a 1/4 ounce to 1/2 ounce tungsten weight on it. That'll work just fine, but the tungsten gives it a smaller profile. This color jig, excellent. You can pair this up with any sort of craw, any sort of creature bait imitation. Natural color, summer craw, green pumpkin. Just try to match it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of people think that these jigs have to match perfect with the trailer. It doesn't. I've caught fish with this and with an Okeechobee craw. Not often, but I have when it's my only bait I can use. So, it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to match the hatch relatively well. Excellent, excellent bait. This, I believe, is a 1/2 ounce. No, 3/8 ounce, excuse me, 3/8. Then you got the little crankbait. I'm gonna try to find this, I forgot the name of it, but I bought it on shopcarls.com, like I said, link below, and it's an excellent bait. It kicks up like a perfect amount of disturbance in the water. It's not over dramatic. You get a lot of square bells that, in my opinion, are over dramatic when they're swimming. They just kick too much, and I don't like it when they kick too much. This one is just the right amount. The hooks are as sharp as can be. You barely touch it and it almost pierces your skin. So it's extremely sharp hooks. Excellent bait. The red and the black really shows up in the water, and then this just gives a little bit of shimmer underneath. So definitely give that a shot. Then you got that drunken mullet all over the place. Awesome bait. Looks freaking cool. Name's awesome. Like I said, I haven't used this yet, but I'm gonna use it in one of my next pond fishing videos, and I bet you this drunken mullet is gonna catch some darn fish. It's too good to not catch fish. It's all over the place, so definitely give that a shot. These are just five more baits that you can use to catch any sort of fish in any sort of ponds. Largemouth, some ponds have smallmouth and stuff in it. It's interesting, but wherever you are in the country, these baits work. It doesn't matter. I'm in Arizona. I'm an Arizonan. These baits work for me in Arizona, but these will work anywhere in the country, especially the southwest area from Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, California, all those areas. It's gonna work. You're gonna catch fish on these baits, and that's just that. And also, if you're a saltwater fisherman and you're in Florida and you're fishing for ladyfish, bluefish, anything like that, give this a shot. And if you find my channel, let me know if it works, because if I ever go out to Florida and visit my family, I'm gonna be fishing for some bluefish and whatnot in the surf with that bait. I think it's gonna shred, and I think it would be really, really good. So I really hope that this kind of helped you guys out a little bit. I know it was kind of quick and everything like that, but I really hope that it helped you guys, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported my channel. I cannot wait to get to 1,000 and just continue to build the channel and continue to push out content to make it more exciting for you guys, and allow you guys to hopefully learn how to fish a little bit better, and also for you guys to teach me how to fish. I've been fishing for 20 years, but just because I've been fishing for 20 years doesn't mean I know everything. I learn something new every time I go out fishing, and that's what you should do in life. It's the same thing with martial art. Whenever I go to the gym, I learn something new, and I've been doing that for a long time as well. So everything, always take that in life. You can always learn something new from someone, even a beginner you can learn something from. So definitely, I hope this video helped you guys out. Make sure to like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. We'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing. Thank you so much.